with my emotions.
I hear feedback now.
Yeah, I'll turn it down a little bit.
That's probably good policy.
There's a lot of good policies going on now.
Mm-hmm.
Going live now.
All right, we don't have anything on the screen yet.
Some greasy food, well, I don't care what you want to do. Hanging here on 38. Yeah, I hear the Key West is kinda nice. Actually been there once or twice. Well, if you ask me is what I'd say, I'd rather stay with you on 38. Maybe drive over to Destin. See all those tourists there decompressing. Well, maybe it's just for the best if I stay here on 38. Got a girl over in Miramar Beach. She's kind of weird, but she's super sweet.
All right. Hey, guys. Hopefully you can hear us this week. Welcome to Nothing Scripted. I am your Uncle Wes. I want to be the first to welcome our good friend, superstar Teets Blackburn, back to the show. She's been out. And also, we want to talk about Pablo a little bit and say hey to Pablo.
What's going on? How's it going?
Hopefully you guys can hear us well at the house right now and stuff. So how have y'all been?
We've been wonderful. Should we explain what the show is?
Yeah. Would you do that while I share to some groups?
Well,
This
sure.
is a
I'll do it
show
too.
about nothing and everything. Where's this new camera at?
Which one?
I don't know where we are.
It's right there.
Right there in the middle.
It's a close cam.
There you go.
Camera 2.
Got it. And the other time it's down below.
Camera 1.
This is crazy.
Isn't it?
It's just getting
What
high
about
tech
camera
around
4?
Yeah, it is.
here. Okay, so it's a show about nothing, everything. So if you guys have something you want to talk about, we have a list.
Wait,
We
it's
may
a show
get to
about
it.
nothing where everybody gets points and the points don't matter.
Okay.
Okay.
That's how we're playing it today. John Nash said hello. He just got 5 points for doing that.
There you go. Thank you.
Welcome to the show, John.
You see how that
that's
works?
pretty cool of you, buddy.
I mean, it is the breast.
So you're in first place already at this new game.
You're doing good stuff, man. You are.
Hi, Mark. He says, audio.
Yeah.
Ah,
Because there was none last week
That
whatsoever.
is a close cam, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah. How about that?
We're all green too.
Yeah, isn't that magical?
Oh, look at that.
I don't know which camera to look into. There's
That
like a
one?
bigger camera and a littler camera.
Well, you'll know whenever we switch them.
I don't know what's going on.
Which one are you looking into?
Your earpiece should tell you what camera is going to be switching to.
There you go.
I wish. I wish we were that high tech. Hi, Mama Cheney.
What's
hey, Mom.
hobby?
Hi, Jesse. So
Sorry.
no, you go ahead.
No, you go.
No, you.
No.
No,
I went too much on the beach, so I'm
You
holding
hang
back.
up. You hang up.
No, you hang up first. Remember when we used to who did that when you were younger? When you're puppy love and you didn't want to hang up with your girlfriend.
I did that.
Mhm.
I did that.
See, we're gonna mention Gulf Coast Go. See, why didn't you just talk?
Mm.
Uh-oh.
So-
I've messed some things up.
We're
keep
we're
going.
going to mention our sponsors, aren't we?
Yes, absolutely we are.
All
We do
is.
in fact have sponsors, and they support our shows wonderfully. And we got to give a shout out to the Golf Garden. I'm working on a commercial for them, for the Heinzes.
At the golf cart? Oh,
Yeah.
Nice, yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Definitely
they
give
were
it a
so
shot.
gracious.
We had a good time out there. I wish
We
we
did.
had plenty of
You
battery when we did it. We did. We had a big time out there hitting
It was
balls
large.
and whatnot.
And so we'll be doing some on location stuff again. So if you want to be a location, you contact us. Anyone at 38.tv or just post it below.
Yeah.
Or yes, and the next thing that's coming up that's not behind us is
what?
Mama.
I'm thinking about Southern Groove. Tammy just said,
No,
you know,
that's
how
not
do we
it.
get? No, but I'm telling you why. I'm not knowing what you're talking about.
Everybody's
John's just
asking
gonna
about
switch.
the fictitious game that you mentioned. a
Yeah,
few minutes
Tammy
ago.
just gets 100 points for mentioning share because
This
we
is
do
really
want
simple.
you to share.
Everybody gets points, and the points don't matter.
I know, but right then, Southern Group has 100 points. I'm just saying
Whoa.
they moved into the lead.
Well,
Turn
so
this down.
you know, thank you in advance for sharing the broadcast with your friends and family. Don't be ashamed of us.
In
okay?
groups. Put it in groups.
In groups and wherever else you may want to share it. Run next door to your neighbor and say, "Hey, neighbor."
Hey, Destin Life just
I was in the middle of a
joined in.
sentence and I was.
I didn't know. I thought you were
You just screwed up.
Yeah, well.
Okay.
I thought you were finished.
Start over. Take two.
All right, go.
Take two. Go over to your neighbor's house and say, "Hey, neighbor." Go to 38 television and watch
I thought
nothing.
there was a camera for that.
That's what you should do, right? Yes.
I want to say hi to Liz Kane because she just joined us. And
What up?
she gets 50 points for being a returning guest always.
There you
Uh-huh.
go. She's our returning
She
champion.
would. I think Liz would know exactly where I stole that line from.
Yeah. Say it again for Liz Kane.
Well, Liz. So we're on the show today. It's a show about nothing, where everybody gets points, but the points don't matter.
Yeah, isn't that that Drew Carey show?
Nope.
So that makes points
Whose line
the
is it
drinking
anyway?
word of the day.
Ah, well.
Yes.
Ding,
Points
ding, ding.
is the drinking word of the day.
Points is. Points
That's
is.
what Tinks just said.
That's what
Is
I
that
just
grammatically correct? Points is.
In this
Points is.
particular case, yes, that is grammatically correct.
So-
Says the guy who don't know how to use
So that is in
punctuation
fact the
when he's typing.
hydration video of the day as well that John took earlier.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice.
We're going to use this
What
for
is
other
that
purposes.
ghosty figure in the background there?
A cloud.
Sailboat.
Oh, it is
Ah.
a sailboat. Okay.
The
No,
Gulf
it's-
of Mexico is going to request we take this down for copyright issues.
Yeah.
Who is?
Somebody will. I
The
agree.
homeowner will be like, "That's my backyard,
That's my
my
beach.
water
You need to
line.
get off of
That's
that."
my part of the."
What are you doing on
video.
the beach? Yes.
Well,
you
we
see
could give that a shot. Yes, we
Rick
could.
Scott signed the executive order.
Mm-hmm.
Saw that.
That was pretty cool.
You mean that BS thing he did?
I might have been a BS thing. But
That's so they can get elected thing?
can I just say real quick?
Sure.
Christian, Christopher, and Cal, the boys that come and stay in the summer, they're watching.
Okay.
Hi,
Okay.
boys.
Cool.
Hey, fellas.
Oh, so we can't swear?
No, they're cool with it.
Oh, okay. Good. I gotta save it up in that case.
Not unless we're going to swear as much as they do.
Ah.
They don't swear
I'm
that
kidding.
they've
I'm
heard
kidding.
it.
I'm kidding.
Liz Kane said, "Whose line is it anyway?"
She got it right off. I knew she would.
How many points does she get?
1,000.
1,000 points goes to Liz.
This is a
There
good
you go.
game.
Well, anyway, we hope you've had a great week, regardless of where you are.
Regardless? Irregardless?
No, regardless of where you are.
What about irregardless?
What about irregardless?
What about irritating? So,
That could happen.
we hope you had a pleasant week. And we have some really neat things to talk to you about this week.
Really?
You know, today is Friday the 13th.
It is?
It is.
Okay.
But it is also Friday.
Oh.
And I don't mean F-R-I.
Oh.
It's F-R-Y.
Oh.
Because I
you-
said so.
That's right.
That's why.
If you know where to go,
Oh.
a lot of the local restaurants and chains are having French fry specials. I mean, you may need to download their apps or whatever, but you can actually go get some cheap fries or free fries. And John was telling me earlier that Dunkin' Donuts,
Ducky Donuts?
We have one of those
we do have a Dunkin' Donuts.
Where?
Right down the road here.
next to the IHOB.
Yep.
Which is
Which
now
is
back
now
to
back to IHOP.
Mhm. There was
I
a
don't
stunt.
care.
They were just
They'll
kidding.
be ever for me.
So are they selling
Forever.
fries?
They are cutting up donuts in the shape of fries, but
I would eat those.
they won't give you any ketchup.
I think it's just an organized funnel cake.
Yes.
That'd be awesome.
That sounds
Funnel
pretty
cake.
good right now, doesn't it?
Sure does. Let's go.
I was just thinking, man, you should have brought some of that stuff in for that.
Why don't we get
segment.
Uber Eats to do it?
Oh,
Yeah.
We
could.
just call an Uber and say, go over and get us some, and
get us some Dunkin' Donut
we'll
fries.
tip you handsomely.
Tip you handsomely.
in 30A stickers.
Yes. We'll give you one of Paul's unwashed cups and a 30A sticker for picking us up some Ducky
Some
Donuts.
antibiotics.
Yeah, we will.
Yep.
That's why I
Oh,
never
Dave
get sick.
Talley says there's one in Defuniak. Yeah, what's
I don't
that?
think we're going that far north, are we?
No,
It's snowing up
I
there,
don't think
isn't
so.
it?
And I need to point out that John Nash did say, good gravy, he's only got 5 points. Well, step up the
Oh.
game, John. There's plenty of opportunities to get some points. And
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well,
I'm changing the drinking word. I feel like if we
Oh.
tried to keep up with this, we'd all be wasted.
awesome. But think about that. Isn't that why we have the hydration
wait,
word?
I need to pause before we choose a new hydration word.
Uh huh.
Ernest is on, and he says hello from
Ernest.
MD Anderson Hospital in Houston. We hope you're okay,
Oh.
Ernest. And,
Yeah, Ernest, what are you doing at the hospital?
yeah,
Uh oh. That's not
Uh-oh.
good.
Not
that
good.
isn't good at all.
We don't.
All right,
we
well,
don't
of
want
course
that.
we'll
To,
pray for you, Ernest.
Stop mashing those buttons.
I didn't touch a thing.
Stop.
Hi, Mike. Mike McGinnis gets 75 points for 3 little
Oh.
smiley.
Well, you know who
faces.
Mike McGinnis is.
And I gotta give the boys 5,000 points just for being a group of awesome.
Yeah,
Sweet.
Cal, Christian.
and we have to point out that Mike McGinnis is
Well,
a
David-
ringer.
David Talley. No, we don't.
Yeah, we
David
do.
Talley got 2 points because he put the number 2 in his comment.
Dun, 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 dun.
So there you go on that. And anyway, so
Michael Tucker has joined
Yes,
us for the
the
first time
hydration.
in a while.
the hydration.
Oh,
Oh,
the new hydration word is, I don't know.
Really difficult.
yeah, good
You
footage
guys,
the
I'm
other
gonna
night,
let
Mike.
you pick it. What, Christian, Cal, Christopher, what should the hydration word be?
How about Michael? He just joined.
How about it's
He
my
filmed Destin on Fire last
We're
week.
talking about step grandbabies
drink
here.
word is my moment, so you just find your own.
Well,
way.
you're not coming up
Do
with
your
one,
thing.
so I thought
I
I'd
asked my
interject a bit.
biggest fans what it was.
Looks like Colonel McCahey has joined us, retired
What?
U.S.
can I see
military.
Shut up.
Thank you
He's
for
a
your
friend.
service.
He's a friend of mine.
Oh, it's nice.
And neighbor.
So he's for real.
He
He's
is
not
for real.
like one of the accounts that's been trying to friend me this
No,
week.
no, he's he's for real.
It's not like
He's
Colonel
for real.
Saunders either.
There you go. Ken Callis says beach.
Beach is the drinking word. Thank you so much, boys.
Oh, there you go.
So yeah, as you can see, there was a video of a beach behind us.
Yeah.
Yes, son
There's
of a
a
beach.
bunch of beaches around here.
There's a whole bunch, indeed. One of them just signed
Life
an
is
executive
a
order.
beach.
Yes.
You know.
What else happens this weekend, Wes?
Well, not only is today Friday, but tomorrow is mac
Saturday?
and cheese Saturday.
What?
And I don't know. You guys tell us at home. Does that look like the whitest mac and cheese? And I don't mean
What?
a racial thing here. I'm talking
I
about
would
color.
go with
That's very-
this one if I were to pick
Yeah.
one of these.
Those are the whitest
It's,
mac and cheeses I've ever seen in my life.
what about the
Right.
one above your head?
Yep.
That one top up there,
That's a
up
good one.
here,
It is either.
this one looks like green bean casserole.
It looks like
They need more cheese.
somebody has thrown some spinach in that. And
That's
really
why
messed it up.
Velveeta is the good stuff, because it's
Yeah.
yellow.
Okay, there's a bunch of the drinking words in the comment section, so let's try
Yeah.
not to read them.
Yes. So
Anemic mac and cheese.
tomorrow's mac and cheese day.
Yeah.
And you know, here lately they've got holidays for everything. They got take your trash
Dude.
out day. They got
Yeah.
you know
That's
annual
every
National
Monday and
Kitten
Thursday.
Day.
National Kitten Day.
That stuff wears me out.
National Eat Possum Day.
Really?
They've got all kinds of days, man. But Saturday is a day that a fat boy like myself, your Uncle Wes, can get behind.
I hadn't noticed.
It's the Scream for Ice Cream Day.
Yay!
And as hot as it's been,
Do you see my post this morning?
you mean at lunch?
This weather's been
'Cause you
so
don't get up in the
muggy, it
morning.
beat me up and took my wallet.
Was that this morning? Yeah, I saw that.
It feels like just yesterday, but it was this morning.
Yeah. So you guys at home, tell us, comment in the section and tell us what your favorite ice cream is. I'm on this butter pecan kick now.
Ooh, yeah.
Your mama says mozzarella and parmesan.
I think she's still talking about mac and cheese. And speaking of the mac and cheese, my mom makes the absolute best mac and cheese
better
on the
not
planet.
tell the red
Matter of
guy.
fact, back when I was in my 20s, I wrote a song about it. It was so good. So
Was it called mac and cheese?
it's called Mama's Mac.
I don't think there's anything you haven't written a song about.
Yes, there is.
Hmm.
Like what?
I can't say it on the air. I get censored.
What's new?
Yes.
We're still going after showing those mac and
I
cheese
bet
pictures.
you've still
Yes.
written a song about it.
I may have.
What if?
John Nash says he likes the chocolate.
Yeah, no. Rum and raisin because I'm a teetotaler.
Liz Kane says her favorite ice cream is National Cut the Cheese Day.
Ah.
Is that some sort of Ben and Jerry's concoction?
I think so. It
Yeah.
probably is. Michael Tucker says his favorite ice cream is Gouda mac and cheese.
Oh. Murray's on the vanilla and Oreo, so he
There
gets
you go.
500 points just for
good.
that.
That's pretty good stuff. I think there's a delay in the comments and
You
what we're
reckon?
talking about, but
Of
I
course
think
there
it's
is.
funny.
You reckon?
I'm just pretending like the delay's not there, and it's funny. To
Murray
me, so.
says he likes vanilla or Oreo.
I just said
Yeah,
that.
we just
I just-
even if
discussed
he's
that.
getting in the Oreo, but I'm going to follow up and say even if he's eating the Oreo, he's still eating the vanilla.
That's
Do
true.
you remember the ice
Oh.
cream, the vanilla, chocolate, strawberry you used to get in school? And stuff?
Neapolitan.
The Neapolitan.
When's the last time you have you had it in this millennium?
No, but if you go to like a trailer
No.
park birthday party for a kid, they're gonna have that Neapolitan.
I always thought it
Really?
was Napoleon. Because
There's some of that Napoleon
I
ice cream.
hate that Napoleon ice cream. I don't like my ice cream.
I don't know,
to touch
that
We
is.
each
should
other.
take this.
Take
Grossy
Here, I got it.
Yeah, let's see what you got.
Hello.
On speaker, dummy.
No way. I gotta wait till. Hello.
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 No, they didn't want to talk.
Oh.
Oh man, that's a barn.
So that was
Your
Grossy
Your next
Nicilia.
one be a restricted number.
GROSSI
Grassy.
NICEINILCEIA.
Okay, that's enough.
What'd
So
you
I'm
just
pretty
call
sure
me?
that's not someone I knew.
That is enough out of you, sir.
Yeah.
Thought it might have been fun. It could have
I-
been one of those,
Funny
scammers.
story. We were talking about Oreos.
Let it go, Paul. Let it go.
Yeah, let's move on.
Can't.
We were talking about Oreos. My kid,
Mm-hmm.
you know, our kids love the cream more than they do the cookies because it is a dark chocolate on the cookie side. But my kid, a few years ago, let me tell you what she did. She snuck in there and got some Oreos, ate all the cream out of the Oreos, put them back together,
Which is unusual.
and put them back in the
That's awesome.
Thing.
She'll never get caught
Yeah, she got busted when Big Fat Daddy went in there to get an Oreo. and there
because you
wasn't
wanted
any-
to lick the cream.
Yeah, there wasn't any- no, I'll eat the whole cookie, man.
I'm surprised by that.
I will destroy
Yes,
an Oreo.
I believe you could destroy a packet
I probably could. I probably
or a
could.
box. How about Girl Scout cookies? The
Yeah.
mint ones, I could just gnaw on that, the whole thing.
Man, mint and chocolate should not be together. There should
Nah,
be.
come on.
You should be burned at the stake.
No,
for
not when they're
Segregation.
Girl.
Scout.
No,
That
not
are-
when they're
they
Girl
should
Scout.
definitely be segregated.
No.
I like the shortbread ones.
I like the
It's-
shortbread ones and the tagalongs with the
It's like-
peanut butter in them.
It's like brushing your teeth. It's not good for
I
you.
like to put them in the freezer, Paul. And
I always
eat
put
them.
everything in the
They're
freezer.
so
Okay.
Do you like the mint and
Any
chocolate?
chocolate,
Thin mints, yes.
any chocolate goes in the freezer.
Hi,
now.
Y'all
Beth.
are wrong for that. I'm calling the cops.
Nope. Every
I'm calling
time.
the cops right now. That's
Especially
nasty.
the little crackle ones.
Shout out to Beth, just joined.
Hey.
Hey, does
Yeah.
she know what's going on?
Yeah.
Does Beth know? See, it's not on my list.
And when your phone rang, Murray thought it was his phone.
Did he really?
That's because he's smart.
Must be good sound.
So has Beth
That's big.
watched
It's a
before?
lot better than last week. I'll tell you that.
John
right now.
Nash just got another 1,000 points for saying Thin Mints rock.
No, you just
There you
lost.
go.
That's
See?
a negative 5,000.
No way.
I'm calling the cops right now. Here,
No.
What's how do you dial 911?
Look, he stays
So you
away from
texted
your
him.
Oreos by
Oh, okay.
eating that. He doesn't.
Wait.
There's more Oreos for you.
David Talley's a cop. He's watching. I'm going to. He knows what's up.
Okay.
Donuts. That's what's up.
Donuts and
French fries.
You went there.
I'm sorry, David.
Are they mint chocolate donuts?
yes,
I love him.
that's funny. Mark
I've actually
Vance.
never seen that in a donut. It's some mint and chocolate.
Yeah, that would. That's
don't get
because
donuts.
It's nasty.
No way. It's
That is
refreshing.
nasty. If you want refreshing,
Keeps your
go to
breath
the
fresh.
beach.
Keeps your
Go to
keeps
the
your
beach.
Oh, very good. These make quite a
I
clink.
think I love this though from What Up Dog. Still,
Uh-huh.
yeah.
Uh-huh. They've been doctored. It's been what up 38 TV.
Well,
Y'all,
mine
y'all.
hasn't, so I was advertising mine.
But anyway, all right. So hey guys, we live in Florida. There's a lot of crazy crap that goes on. We're famous for that across the nation,
Even on this show.
even on this show. And it's been a few weeks since we've talked about our good friend, the Florida Man.
2 weeks.
And what we're very fortunate to have found. There's a
Yes.
guy who owns a site now. It's called
Yes.
Floridaman.com, and he compiles all these crazy stories, which makes my job as the primary research department for the Nothing Scripted television show a lot easier, because I can just go to his site and pick off, several articles that
I just posted that.
Did you? Okay.
Well, Frank did.
Frank. Oh, that's you.
No, it isn't.
How many aliases do you have, man?
Well, as often as I get kicked off of Facebook, I need a couple.
Okay. So
It said the comment I was trying to like had just been deleted. So, Mr. Frank Man, maybe you should check yourself before you wreck yourself.
So anyway, this guy at Florida Man does a really good job of compiling all these crazy ass Florida stories for us, and we want to thank him for doing that. And so we have a few this week that we want to talk about.
Wow.
Have you been blocked already?
Yeah. Let me try my phone.
Jeez.
I got 3 going here. All right, go ahead.
I'm liking it.
Facebook
Hey, let
is
me
on
like
it.
What? Let her
Content
like it?
you are trying to react to is
See?
not available anymore.
There you go.
Told you.
Why not?
Paul's in Facebook jail under
No,
an
Frank
anonymous
is.
name.
It's like he's in.
Frank's in jail for
Facebook
posting
hell.
Floridaman.com. What did we do wrong?
You're not supposed to post links in the comments of live feeds, I think is the rule.
Let me spell it out without the .com then.
Okay, there you go.
No, because I put links in of people we're talking about
They've
before.
gotten a little stricter about that.
Stricter.
But if you're wondering, it is floridaman.com. Don't look at it now because you're watching this show. You can look at it later.
And it'll be in the notes.
Yeah, absolutely will be in the notes of the show.
There,
So-
look.
But anyway, so there's a couple good stories going on out there. And one of my favorites is one you sent me, but I'd actually already seen it. Was the
Oh,
armless
my
Florida
God.
man stabs tourist with scissors held in his feet.
Here's the thing. I didn't see the held in his feet part. Okay, for
Yeah.
one.
That's
And number
vital to this story.
Yeah, how the hell else would he
well,
stab him?
I thought he got a lot of points for that.
Look, how pissed off you got to be an armless man and stab somebody.
I give that man 70,000 points because I don't want to be stabbed.
This dude was mad, is all I have
Apparently
to say.
so. I kind of thought
And
he
the other dude was super slow because this
I
guy
agree.
can't run and stab you with his scissors
Easily.
at the same time in an easy fashion.
I actually
He had to be knocked out on something.
didn't he look like the Nightmare on Elm Street guy?
Uh,
bit.
Krueger?
Yeah, Freddy.
No,
Looked at-
let's not
No,
make fun
Freddie
of
had
him.
arms
I
and
wasn't
hands.
making fun of him.
That's
I was just
messed up.
suggesting he looked like somebody.
What the hell?
Freddy Krueger's a handsome fella.
Sure is.
I don't mean the actual made up in the movie part. I meant the actual actor.
I can't tell you how many funny jokes just ran through my head that I couldn't say.
They ran through you with scissors?
Oh, very funny.
Thank
That's
you.
probably your
You
funniest
should-
ever.
You shouldn't run with scissors. It's not my funniest ever. It's the
I think
funny.
it is.
But anyway, Mike Tucker says beaches and that we should drink now.
Okay.
I did when I
Well,
read that.
here's the thing. I saw a post underneath this that somebody else had posted this link, and somebody harangued the other for making fun of the gentleman.
Harangued him?
Harangued him?
Harangued. They were harangued.
Is that like a orangutan?
I've got some good vocabulary this week.
Oh, I see.
Such a weirdo.
It's because I've been speaking Irish. Did you know that? Did you know that Natalie's not watching?
No, I noticed that. Mike
Let's
Tucker
call
says
out
it gives
people
new
who
meaning
aren't
to
here.
scissor kick.
Oh, that's funny.
I'm still waiting on Taryn to tune in
I
late.
haven't heard anything about Edward.
Scissored him?
So, yeah.
I thought if I thought I'd
Scissor
teed that
feet.
up, you might run with it,
Yes.
and you did.
No, I was more thinking about. You were like, does he look like Freddy Krueger? And I go, no, but if he were in the ocean, he'd look like a bobber.
Oh man,
Well, I know it's
This is like that whole line of jokes, man. No arms, no legs.
Yeah.
Helen Keller,
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Matt and
yeah.
Russell. That's my favorite.
Bob.
Right.
Man with no arms, no legs, laying in a pile of leaves. What do you call him? Russell. I love that.
Yeah, I'm glad he's not here.
His name's Russell. Yeah, he'd stab us with his scissors.
So, what was the actual story of this?
I don't
We
know. I
haven't
didn't
even
read
know-
it. I just.
I didn't either. The headline was enough.
Yeah, that was plenty.
Where do you send them to jail at? They have to have a special kind of jail for that.
Yeah,
How do you handcuff him?
You feet cuff those jokers.
No, then you can't
Put
walk.
shackles on them.
Well, no, that's the point of handcuffs, so you
This
can't
is
run
terrible.
away.
Y'all are dragging me to hell with you. Can we move on?
We'll see you at
Okay,
the buffet.
How about the elderly man, Florida man, who tried to run over the man with a tractor?
I need my glasses for
This dude, from what I understand, I did read some of the original article. This guy was in his 90s on the tractor.
Wait a minute. Okay, not the running guy.
No.
I'm telling
We
you,
need to be
these
taller
stories,
than that,
both
I
of
think,
these
but anyway.
stories involve very slow victims.
Yes, because tractors typically, I think they top out, unless they're juiced
30?
up.
30?
They're not even 30. They're 15, 20 miles an hour.
That's true, because we're always stuck behind them.
And they're not very agile, as
being as their
machinery
tractors and
goes.
all.
So you could run, and as soon as he gets close, you just zig one way and you're done.
Yeah.
You could actually zig around the tractor, jump on and snatch the old man off, and everything's handled.
Well, this guy
Everything's
looks
okay.
like he's sprinting pretty good for what he's carrying.
Oh, that's big chunky right there. That's why.
Let's not make fun of fat people while I'm sitting on the
All I'm saying
No, I
is, if
think-
you start, if you have to race a tractor, good luck, buddy.
Yeah.
I think it's a crease in his sweater.
Better hope it's not a John Deere.
I'm gonna tell you what.
You
I
were right.
would
These
have,
are noisy.
They are noisy. Why are you
Well,
pulling them
don't eat
out
on
now?
air. I mean, it's so
I was
gross.
just going
And
to
it's
offer you
rude to our
something.
guests. So
Alright, just
did you
wait.
bring enough for everybody?
Of course I did.
I don't want the bag your hand has been in.
Hasn't been in it.
So anyway, if you're a big dude and the tractor's chasing you, there are ways you can maneuver and whoop that old dude's ass and get him off that tractor. Okay?
How do you know he's old? Maybe it's a 17.
Because it said so in the article. He was 90-something years old.
Elderly, I guess.
He doesn't look 90.
Yeah.
He looks rather sprightly.
What
The guy
other
in the
chi-
tractor?
what
No,
other
the
option
running
do you
fella.
have?
The
He's
running
lucky
guy's
he
not
was shot.
90.
Oh,
The guy on the tractor is older.
The running
did you
guy's
know?
like
Did you
60.
know? Did you know this?
I
did
did.
you know this?
I probably did.
This is a little known fact.
I probably knew it.
Ponce de Leon has the largest tractor collection in the world.
Ponce de Leon, the
And
Explorer or the town?
Right here. Technically the Funiac, but we're going to go film and interview the guy because he's getting into his 90s and might be a good idea to get the history of the tractors before they.
I think maybe that's him on that tractor
I don't
chasing that
think
fat
it
dude
is.
down the road.
No,
Maybe
no.
too late, Paul.
His are in
No.
better shape.
That guy's not fat. He's just cuddly.
Yeah, he's fluffy.
He is. I
I
think
think
it's
he's
just.
pregnant.
Maybe.
So, is there more to this story if we read it? or
That's
not?
enough of that
I don't
story.
know. I'm just asking.
That's plenty of that story.
We're just doing headlines this week.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right.
He just gives links to the source.
Hey, staring people outside. How are y'all doing?
The elderly man was 72.
Oh,
Oh,
well.
okay. I'm sorry. I thought I saw 90.
I think he
something.
can still run at
Holy
72.
moly.
Yeah,
Oh, is it
I
flooded there?
apologize.
It's flooded too. Look,
70's the new 40.
it
Yeah.
is. I
Yeah.
don't feel
Yeah.
like that.
There's a guy with a bucket outside.
He's
Is
gonna
he-
come in
what's
in a
he
minute.
doing?
For
Is he
some
hunting
people.
Easter eggs? What's going on?
Maybe it's a bucket full of money.
He's got crying kids.
Mike Tucker is
He's got crying kids.
telling us about local events.
Oh, really? How many points did he get for
Ron
that?
White is coming. Tater salad's coming to.
Tater salad.
We know, we're aware. $136 a ticket.
That's ridiculous.
That's some BS. Can
He's
I get a
gotten a
press
little cocky.
pass? Can I get a press pass?
Well, we're gonna apply for media passes and go interview him.
I'm pretty sure I should be the one.
Liz says she's
We're
70.
gonna have to fight the redhead for it.
Oh well.
Well,
never mind.
Liz, I actually thought the gentleman was
I just wanna see if
90. So
And you would never call her an elderly man anyway.
I would never call you an elderly man at all.
Who is elderly?
Anymore.
Liz
Yeah.
says she's 70.
Oh shit.
Oh, she's like 40
Yeah,
then.
That's like the new 40.
Wait, now she
says
just
she's
she's
70.
just
I
got
don't
70
think she-
points for that.
Yeah. There you go.
Nobody said
SpongeBob
beaches, but we did it anyway.
has left the building.
Didn't know he was here.
There you go.
I'm glad SpongeBob left the building.
That must be the kids.
Yeah, I don't know what that means, but I'm always happy to hear he's out of the house.
All right,
For a little
so
bit.
so what's next on the thing we don't script?
There's another Florida man story, and this is one of my favorite for the week.
Ooh,
And I think this is very innovative by this gentleman.
innovative.
Very, very creative.
Uh-huh.
Did you grab all of Florida Man's ideas?
Yes.
I grabbed a lot of them, yes.
We're giving him a big old shout out. His
Yeah,
Instagram
we're-
page is Florida Man.
I feel like Florida Man should maybe be sitting here.
Well, we're gonna try and maybe arrange that.
Well,
That'd
he
be awesome.
gathers these articles from other sources,
but still,
but
a lot of work.
It is a lot of work because I've
Yeah.
done it for this show.
Right.
Not only that, but he brings the headlines in. He grabs images.
Well, I know, but you keep just like, I do it for this show. But when I started this show, was nothing scripted.
It still is. Do you have a script in front of you?
Yeah.
No, you have
No,
an outline.
you don't.
You have an
You
outline.
say this right here, and then you punch Paul and act like he interrupts you. John steps from behind camera.
No, that's not happening.
Cue lights, next camera, cut to camera
No.
4.
Yeah.
We haven't even done that
all of
yet.
that
There's camera
right
4
here.
right there. We haven't done
There
that
you
yet.
go.
I know,
There it
that's
is.
why
There it
I
is. There it is, James.
It's right here on the page. It says cut to camera 4.
Yeah, that's
Well,
not what that
goes
says.
off my
at all.
chins. I'm not sure about
They
that.
all know what it says because it gets posted on the show every
Yeah,
week.
everything that's on this outline is in the description.
That is true. What's
Okay,
all
you
about
guys
camera
say so.
3? That thing, it's not going to show up my chins, is it? Oh, look.
Let's get off this camera right now.
I like that camera.
Let's get off of that one. Let's go
What?
somewhere
Let's
else.
see how sophisticated we are from last week.
Yeah, yeah.
Now we just need to hold some sort of drive of like a glamour lenses for all the cameras we're trying to set up.
Yeah.
Soft focus.
Yeah, we've
'cause
got.
those-
Full focus.
Because those
We don't even
are
know where
good.
to look anymore.
You
Those.
still have a story.
Yeah,
No.
I'm trying to get to it, but everybody
What's it
keeps
say?
talking about other shit. Just
Now we have a camera guy who keeps
Oh, camera 4 is a
rolling.
better view of teats.
Yeah,
What?
camera
Steve
4 is better.
Ortner is commenting on how good that camera is.
Oh, when I was doing the promo there, Steve,
try it.
Steve was very complimentary of Teens today.
Go
He
ahead,
was
try it.
Talking about how cool a person she is.
See? That is a good camera. I like it. Of course there is. That's just done now.
That's
in
so
our thing.
nice of you.
So, going back to the Florida Man
He
stories,
drinks a lot.
this gentleman, I love this dude right here, man. I want to hang out with him. I really do. He says he wasn't drinking and driving because he was only drinking at the stoplights.
That is complete and utter fantastic logic.
That is great logic.
Incorrect, but logic.
It'll still get
Therefore.
you busted for DUI, and he
Yeah.
did.
Or
Subsequently,
in
spent a night in jail.
Yeah.
They will charge him with DUI and not drinking and driving.
Right.
But that guy gets 285 points for creativity.
Yes, he does.
Yep. Creativity.
That was
So he still went to
good
jail?
stuff right there. That was perfect.
That's another just a headline deal.
Yeah, he went to jail, man. He got a DUI and everything.
I wanted to see
He
the
doesn't need to
mugshot.
be glorified in any
No,
way.
no, that's not. He should not be drinking at stoplights and then pulling out. But the logic, or him trying to argue that,
Is pretty epic.
that is pretty awesome. We don't condone the behavior here at Nothing Scripted.
Mark Hines just
Absolutely
had
not. That's
some,
why we drink water.
Mark Hines had some really good logic just now.
What's that?
Ooh.
The more buttons, the more stuff is likely to go wrong.
Oh, brother, you
We have no idea about that.
preach it,
They think you're a negative Nancy.
Preach
Paul
it.
does.
preach it.
We're just trying to bring you the most interactive experience that you can have because you're not in the room.
Here's what happens
Yes.
quite often around here. Listen, here's a little bit of behind the scenes action. I get here around 4:30, right, on Fridays. Is that
You were
right?
late today.
I was a little late today. And we sit around and we shoot the crap, and about 10 minutes before showtime, Paul says, "Oh, by the way, we got this new thing we're going to try tonight." And then we try it, and
Or
guess
John.
what?
Or
John. Or
John,
John,
both.
like, I wrote this entire computer program that's going to help us on the show. And then no sound, dudes.
Right.
Well, that was hardware.
John wasn't here, and that was why
It was
John's
hardware.
fault.
I
And
tried all.
tonight, Wes was
I
like,
tried all the same shit John tried. Oh, I said shit.
and-
Oh shit.
and tonight Wes was like, I don't want us testing these things 10 minutes before the show. And I looked up and I go, oh, good, because it's 4 minutes before the show.
Yeah.
You don't want to live on the edge, do you?
Not that edge.
I
no.
mean, we don't get much.
I
you know,
want to
like.
put out a great quality product for these wonderful viewers that we have.
I gotta
Well,
do.
don't we every week?
Matter of fact, we've lost 2 viewers last week. Natalie and Colin aren't even watching.
Yeah, they're like.
Because
They're on holiday.
Maybe we
we-
can
we
invite them.
messed
Let's
it up.
invite them. Let's everybody invite
ahead.
Natalie. Go ahead, sorry.
Don't guilt them into
Are you kidding?
being our friends.
That's my job.
Oh man, we're begging for friends.
Yeah.
Yes.
I gotta do.
I don't see where it says invite.
You guys want to do that? Game?
Sure.
You got
Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do.
I know.
Living on the edge.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, that's all I know.
The Edge of what? Was that Lady Gaga, The Edge of Reason?
Yeah, John Nash,
No.
we fly by the seat of our pants a little too often around here. Sometimes.
Get that right, Skippy.
You should see our first 6 months of production. It was terrible.
Well, you
It was
can.
absolutely terrible.
You can.
You can. You can go to 30a.tv
You can.
and see our
All of
first
it.
6 months of production, and we were
I think I'd probably post a link to that if they'd let me.
Washed up on the beaches. That's what they were.
yeah,
and
definitely
actually,
watched
they
that
really
on
weren't
pictures.
that bad. So, you
Oh
know.
my goodness, what's
But you
going on
weren't
there?
that good. It's what Wes is saying. He's not saying you weren't that bad. He's
weren't
saying
bad.
you weren't that good.
No,
Does
no.
beaches count as?
The drinking word?
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Sure
hydration
does.
word we should
That's
say.
exactly what it is. Is it not? Oh,
Any variation of the word or word. So
now who's texting you?
My mama.
Yeah,
My
she should be
mama, she's out
watching.
of town. I don't think they get internets in Kentucky.
all right, so going back to more Florida man stories.
Oh, please.
Aye,
There's a gentleman in Florida man who smeared feces on food
Ew.
at the store.
No way.
He's cute though. Huh?
Why would you do
He's
that?
a handsome fellow, isn't he?
So you got his mugshot, but not the other guy?
Hey, I'm not in control of all that.
I'm just saying.
God.
So,
Why would you do that?
He's a nasty joker, is what he is. He shouldn't have.
Was there a reasoning behind that? Like some kind of flavor
I've
value?
never got so mad I
No.
wanted to touch my own poo.
I don't know that it was his own.
Anybody's poo.
Good Lord.
Where was this located at, John? Does it
Melbourne.
say Melbourne,
Melbourne.
Florida? That's on the
course
east
it is.
coast,
That's too south for me.
southeast coast of Florida.
None of that makes
And
any sense.
there's a lot of crazy Florida man stories that come out of Broward and
Yeah, Broward's nuts.
The
on
lower
live
East Coast,
TV.
I believe, is what
Well,
you're.
Melbourne's upper though. Melbourne's upper.
Yeah, it's in the middle.
Cocoa and Cape Canaveral.
yeah, but
Cocoa Land?
Still, there's some crazy stuff that
There's
happens.
there's some, not hurricane proof homes there.
Not hurricane proof.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well, I don't want to belittle people that live in trailers.
Well, you should.
We'll just say trailer
I
or
couldn't. I
modular
couldn't.
home.
It wouldn't come out.
Well then, okay. Well,
Now this guy may be related to the other guy, but the
Really?
next dude, the Florida man,
Yes.
he broke into a home. He got naked,
Oh.
and then he cooked some spaghetti.
Well, that's what I would do.
Look, here's the thing. I sit back and I think that's what you would do.
Absolutely.
I would not do that.
Spaghetti's the first place I'm going.
If I'm getting to a point in my life to where I would be desperate enough to break into a home, which I don't foresee ever happening,
Uh-huh.
but my moral code's a little different than some people in this world.
Okay.
The last thing I'm going to do is grab the
Spaghetti.
spaghetti,
This is
little ragu sauce,
good
or
color, though.
if I were going to cook spaghetti, it'd be from scratch. I'd tomato paste it and all of that. But
okay.
I doubt that if I'm going to break in your home, I'm going to jump in, grab your VCR computer, and I'm getting out.
Is an elderly lady. She may
VCR?
not have a VCR and a computer.
If she's an elderly
Probably
lady,
some
she's got a
VCR.
VCR. Yeah, see.
VCR.
So I was on the right page there, but I wouldn't break into a home. I just wouldn't do that.
Well, no, because that's somebody's property, and
Right.
that's not good.
Absolutely.
And you're going
And
to jail.
personal property should be respected.
And you're going to jail because they're going to catch you because
Right.
there's DNA, and you're going to leave a hair.
Absolutely.
All that stuff.
Especially if you're naked.
Liz Kane said, "Is he including his own noodle?" Then John Nash laughed at that, and then Mark Hines said special sauce. So all of y'all,
Or
Get
nasty individuals.
3,000 points for being more interesting than whatever they were talking about.
Oh my Lord.
Except that I'm going to have to spell check.
Special sauce.
No, it spell checked it for me. Noodle.
Murray Balcom. Let me try that again. He has a very valid point. He says if you have as a VCR, you don't have a computer.
Correct.
And I would say the odds on that are pretty strong, Murray.
I think
Good
they're
point.
way up
Good
there.
point.
I bet VCRs are really expensive by now.
There's actually a new thing that they may pay us to do. It's called Legacy Box, where you can literally send them a shoebox of your VCRs and they'll put them on a thumb drive for you.
Your VCRs or your VCR cassettes?
The tapes, not the actual VCRs, because that would be silly.
Yeah.
Unless there's one in it and they can grab it, get it out with a knife or something, like, because they're stuck in there. And that's why,
All right,
that's why you
moving
still
on.
have the
That's enough.
VCR,
That's enough.
and it's your favorite porn movie in there.
All right,
and
so,
maybe you sent,
God, you
maybe
guys.
All right,
maybe
this is
you're
a lot
waiting
more,
for it to come
more
back.
information than I really
Maybe
care
you're
about
waiting for
knowing.
it to come back.
All
from
right, so
Legacy
moving on,
Box.
ladies and gentlemen. Paul won't shut it the hell up. So,
I was just explaining why.
Oh, we gonna go on to that one?
VCR.
Still- do the
won't
video?
shut up.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
Oh,
no, that's okay. Well, let's do this real quick now that you've
Which
shown-
one?
You've
Now that I
shown
broke
it.
it.
You've shoved it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Another dude
Another
in another
dude?
place breaks
this-
into a home, steals alcohol,
was this Melbourne?
poops on the floor, and then
What?
he goes to sleep. What kind of chemicals are you dependent upon?
Well, apparently champagne. That's a pretty good bottle right there.
Yeah, and he's drinking smart water, but it's not working.
That is a Stella.
Well,
No, it isn't. That's a bottle of
That's a
champagne.
Stella
There's a
back there
Heineken
by the
there.
windowsill.
Oh, that one, yeah.
well, and then there's a smart
Yeah.
water.
No, it's a
to the
Red's
left
apple
of
ale
that.
too.
No
Yeah.
picture of the couch or the floor though.
This is in St. Pete.
Mm.
His forehead looks like it's mad at his nose.
Yeah.
That's funny.
That's right.
I'm thinking that's been broken a couple
And I
of
bet
times.
he could smell something from miles. and
Oh
miles
my! Oh my! Why would
We're
you
just
do
picking
that?
him apart, right?
Well, I
Couldn't
would.
smell that poo.
If you're going to be that questionable as a human being, I mean, I'm not sure about the steals alcohol. It looks like he left it there. It's just in him.
I think that's a stand your ground case.
Apparently,
Walking his naked, sleeping on your couch.
He had squatting rights in the,
Yeah.
in the living room.
It's finders keepers.
you wouldn't chase him 4 blocks with a hoodie.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's nasty. Okay. So this next one, we
There's a
got
lot
the
of
video
poop
ready?
involved this week.
All right. Do what?
There's a lot of poop involved this
A
week.
lot of poop involved. Hopefully we won't have any other
odd.
poop things to talk about. Here's one that we wanted to talk about last week.
We wanted to.
We wanted to, but we couldn't because we didn't have any audio.
We should have made a wanted poster for that.
No, we should have made a wanted.
Wanted.
Y'all shut the hell up.
Wanted?
All right, so
I mean, Wardam. I don't know.
Wardam's
More
better.
damn.
Wardam.
Wardam, yes.
Wardam.
So we would have liked to have
Yes, we would have.
reviewed this last week, but we couldn't.
It would have been
So
rather
let's just
expensive.
watch the video and then
Side,
we'll comment
bro.
on it after.
And she's, I think they're talking to each other. Bro, she's pissed off at him or something. This is crazy. Holy bro, mid 95, bro. Most dangerous highway on the fucking planet. And this nigga riding, bro. What the actual fuck? I am dumb weak.
Oh, we're still on it.
Did she just?
Yes, 911. What's your emergency?
My life is in danger. I'm actually on top of my car. Someone is driving.
That guy's underneath calling
Stop the
now.
car now!
Yeah.
He's on the
Stop the car!
It's not cities on the from
Your
the
girlfriend that's driving off?
It's pretty impressive.
This is my car, yes.
What the actual
No, it's in a loop.
What is that?
I am.
That
One more
is
time.
nuts.
You want to hear it again, or you want to keep?
No,
No,
we're
I
good.
think we're good.
Yeah, so it's my understanding that that's his car.
Yep.
The gentleman, well, I use that term,
Yep.
however you want to take it.
We have to credit CBS4 for that too.
Yeah, we
Oh,
didn't
we're
create.
so getting shut down
Create
this week.
CBS4.
We are
And probably
so-
Inside Edition too.
Oh
And,
my gosh!
I'm pretty sure.
And anybody else that may have, we need to.
Well, the
TNT
Twitter's got the
probably
Twitter's
has it.
account, but it's got our branding on it too. So we're
Yeah.
To the lady on the car, we thank
Yeah.
you.
Her name was Patrice,
Patrice.
and they interviewed her after they found her, and she was pretty nonchalant about it. She's like, "He's the one causing the problem."
And I'm sure that's how she sounded, like she was in a 50s detective film. He's the one causing the problem.
See? It's like a 20s gangster film.
No.
This
That
is
is
why
not
people
enough.
tune into this
He
show
shouldn't have messed with
because
me,
of
see?
you.
I could tell you how that girl sounded on that car. I could tell you, he the one that's the problem. I mean, he didn't have to drive that fast, but he did. So he should at least get a ticket. But he my boo, bring him back home. Free my baby.
He was the one on the hood. She was
Yeah.
driving.
Yeah, she was the
She
girlfriend that
took
stole
his
the
car, stole his
Oh,
car.
I thought she was a woman who just didn't have her hair on.
No,
Had-
no. He was,
No,
he although he claimed to be on the roof.
which was odd.
Well,
They had
He's on the roof of the engine.
They had had
it was on the roof. Of
That was
the
the roof of the engine. That's
they
good
had
point,
had a
John.
slight disagreement that day.
Hey, John, if you happen to stop by the fridge,
Yeah, we're all
Liz said he was a
we're all in
hood
trouble. I
ornament.
think.
he's a hood ornament.
He's a hood ornament. She gets 1 million points for
You
that.
could
because
go.
that makes her racist, not us.
That was. Well, I was going to say I was going to follow that logic and use hood in this sentence in description, but I'm not going to do it because that would be. I'll let Liz hold that moniker.
It was
on her
good. She-
But that was good.
It was
There you go.
That was.
Oh, I gave her a hun.
I kind of censored her a little bit. If you guys want to go read it, I did do a little bit. Sorry, Liz.
Yeah, that's
do
where
that.
I was thinking she might have gone. But you know.
It didn't come out of my mouth. Yes, I can censor myself, Paul. You should learn it. It's a great adult task.
Yep.
Thank you,
Place it
sir.
on yourself.
Actually, I probably censored myself better as a kid than I did do as an adult.
Yeah, I'm thinking so.
Yeah, because your mama and
Your
your
mom
dad
has changed
kept
her
you
life
in
today.
line.
Yeah, that's exactly
Really?
how I'm still living. Exactly.
I know if my Faja had been in the room,
Gosh.
I don't even know what that
I
is.
think I swore in front of my mother twice, and I apologized right away. Her, on the other hand, had a mouth like a sailor.
I called my little brother a bastard at the dinner table when I was about 13 years old.
Did you get back?
How'd that
In
go?
front of the Reverend.
Oh, that'll
father.
hide it. That's you can't
And
tell what that is
Probably
at
need,
all.
probably need to go.
And that didn't go over very well.
But
But he was
I don't know why we
aggravating
had
me, and
to
I
hide
just
it.
went, "You bastard!"
Because you're not paying, that's why.
Anyway.
Probably just in that same
These guys are
same
paying.
frequency.
Yeah, about that same frequency. Yeah,
Are they?
Of course.
exactly what that.
Shut up. I'll
Um,
eat some of that if they're paying.
That's the dollar store.
so John Nash says, "Reds after the show,
Sponsor.
he'll buy."
Not yet.
Are you listening?
Good
No,
entertainment.
we're having a
Reds
thing.
tonight.
John Nash says, "Reds after the show, he's buying."
Oh, ooh, really?
Ooh.
Wow, really good band tonight actually at Reds is Lucky Strike.
Do you guys know John personally?
I don't.
Yes,
Stalker! I'm just kidding.
I don't know.
you brought
You
her.
do him? You do know him?
Do you do him? What?
I don't doubt it, but you do?
I'd cuddle.
Do you know John Nash personally?
I will soon.
You're such an idiot.
All right.
He
So
has frequented my wife's establishment when some people were there.
frequented.
Yes. I told you I had good Vocalberry.
Are you on bath salts?
No, I had an injury.
I think he is because he
I
he
licked the
is,
thesaurus last week.
must have. True story. I'm
thought
not
all
going to say
dinosaurs
which
were
relative, but I had a relative who thought a thesaurus was a dinosaur.
There you go. I just said that.
Yeah. So, all right, moving on.
That's way better than whatever I had last time.
There you go. So, Florida man pulled over during a traffic stop, claims his dog was driving, and I think
What?
we have an image to go with this.
Yeah, look. And some prescription glasses.
Yeah, he's got his
Eyeglasses.
shades on, man. Yeah.
Look at that.
See, I can't see.
I think we need to take
see
the
some of this
sponsors
because of
off
all
there
the
when we're on.
cameras and-
What do you think? Is that possible, John?
What's that?
Take the sponsors off of that of us when we're.
Where's Martin County? I'm not sure where
Martin is down where Space Coast is.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah. Collier is just above it. Sorry, just didn't know you. So give you some geography there.
Oh, I
Look at
appreciate
that!
it.
He's got the arm out the window.
Isn't that perfect?
It doesn't look staged at all.
You know what's interesting about that is that he's wearing sunglasses, and you're right, it is staged. And at the same time, they're promoting glasses just above that.
Isn't that funny how that works out?
Wah, wah.
Where was it?
It puts it in your head
Martin
that
County?
you want to go.
I get it.
Where's Martin County?
Martin
We
County's in
just
Space
had a whole
Coast.
conversation.
Oh,
about
Yeah,
this,
it'd be
John.
nice if you joined the show,
It's just,
John.
it's just
If you pay attention, it'd probably be a lot smoother show, man.
for everybody
I
that's
was
watching.
removing a lower third.
Oh, it looks nice
And
now.
you did a good job doing
I like that. I like this position
Yes.
that we're in.
So
That dog is chilling, isn't it?
I wonder if he really, honestly, realistically thought the cops
It's west.
We're going to believe that he was
I
driving.
think that, well, there's a lot of people do drive with their pets in their lap, and that bothers the heck out of me if you've got some kind of animal in your front seat with you while you're driving on the steering wheel, even if it is just a Chihuahua. I mean, A, it could be jumping out the window, and B, it could be jumping on you and you're driving. It's worse than texting,
How many
right?
times has that happened, Paul? How many times have you seen that?
I
on
have
the news?
seen it
You
a lot.
are a fear monger.
I have
Paul.
seen it a lot.
Fake news.
Point being is, I think you could stage that and freak people out by having your dog do that, and then you be laying back or some stuff, and push, hold the dog up or something. I think that'd be more fun then.
Yeah, but this guy got pulled over for erratic driving and said his dog was behind the wheel.
Dogs are good drivers. They wouldn't have been erratic.
Yes. No, they're very conscientious.
What?
Well, he is an aggressive breed, so I'm sure his driving is the same style.
I'm not sure why they're talking about rats when they're talking about dogs driving.
Martin County is to the east of Okeechobee.
I said that already.
Yes. No, you didn't
It's
say
sort
that.
of Lake Worthy.
You didn't say that at all.
Well, I could have.
You said Space Coast.
Well, I was,
It's actually Treasure
was in-
Coast.
Where the new Space Force is
Oh,
probably
right.
going to be.
The Treasure Coast.
I hope so.
Yes.
We need a Space Force.
You need to quit making up stuff.
A couple of lasers and we'll be all set.
Yep. So,
Moving
anyway.
on.
What now? There's more?
There is one more
What?
scenario here.
How did we come up with all this stuff, you?
Thanks to FloridaMan.com. They were very
And you.
kind to do that.
Mostly a lot. I'm going to hit that button right there. How about that?
So, there was a Florida man who was upset. Now, you see the jokes where the sheriff's departments put ads out there. Well, if you think your drugs are tainted or something, bring it in and let us check. And they trick these idiots into coming and do that.
And here's one.
Never thought somebody would actually fall for that.
Yet here we are.
Yet here we are. Florida man upset over low quality meth calls cops to have them tested. There was something, either Live PD or something else I saw the other night where
Oh my, that does look low quality.
that is low quality, but
Look
the
at that
graphics,
cop.
the cop is a
He's an
handsome
80s
fella.
porn star.
Or
From Legoland.
or a Nintendo Wii figure.
He's from the Wii land.
Yeah,
Is that Jesse?
Jesse.
Actual footage from the original bus.
This is Putnam County for where Adam's from.
He's half of that's cracked, the other half he robbed the tooth fairy.
Oh my, it does look bad though, isn't it?
Yeah, so kids
Cartoon meth's not good for you.
kids don't do drugs. How about that?
Hashtag needs a nap.
Is there's kids watching?
Yeah, grown-ups too.
Yeah, there are 3 kids watching. Maybe.
Okay.
Unless
Yes.
SpongeBob came
I
back
think they
on.
know this already. Nancy Reagan told them.
Stay away from drugs, guys.
Those kids are old people now.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
well, it stuck
Yeah.
with me that
I
whole
can-
time.
yeah.
I didn't do any,
Yeah.
except for that one time.
Yeah, Dad, thanks for chiming in. We've already discussed that.
Oh, we did?
He's throwing out some articles about the naked guy
Yes.
Exactly.
breaking in to
Mark,
cook spaghetti and stuff like that. We actually
Yeah.
just discussed that right before you got on, Dad.
Yeah. So appreciate you though.
Although
Thanks.
cooking spaghetti was probably safer than like deep fry and stuff and all.
Yeah, if you're naked,
Yeah.
was that the naked guy or was that the
Yeah.
next guy that fell
No,
asleep on
no,
the couch?
that
He
was
was naked.
he was the poo guy.
But the spaghetti guy was naked too.
Spaghetti guy was naked too. Okay.
What is with that?
It's hot as hell in Florida. I mean, it is hot.
But not indoors.
Well, it was hot in here when I first got here today.
Well, we don't turn the air on.
Oh, that's why. Maybe it wasn't on in there, and he decided to get
Paul and
naked.
John
And he
just
decided,
sit around fanning themselves until we come in every evening around here.
"I'll have a lemonade." And
Senior John walks
A mint
in the door and
julep.
goes, "Dang, he didn't put the air on again."
yeah.
Trying to save
And then
electricity.
he pulls out a Dos Equis and acts like he's in Mexico.
Mm-hmm.
We get all these-
Es muy caliente.
Yeah.
Es pueblo.
We get all these communist ads telling us to turn off our electric and save water and everything. It's like, I'm paying for that. Let me use what I want.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Don't you think?
Rant over.
Yeah.
Don't you think? It wasn't a rant, but you know.
Is it over?
What do you have to have an ad to tell me what to use for my electric?
Right.
Telling you to conserve it. It's like, what?
Get it all
Can't you
out,
make
Paul.
more?
Yeah.
Just make more.
Yeah.
There's lightning out there.
There's lightning. There are
Batteries.
batteries, windmill farms. There
Solar.
are rushing rivers.
I mean,
I got a doot doot doot
Turbines.
song
Waves.
that I know more
Waves.
words to.
Yeah, so.
Do you guys want to play a doot 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 song?
how
Let's
many
do the
points do we
do,
get?
do.
How many points?
Okay, listen, because you're gonna get this one.
Okay.
Macarena.
Macarena?
Yay!
Yeah, I even got
I
that.
hate that I even.
Wait
know
a minute,
that.
the Macarena is like that anyway.
Yeah.
That was the song. That was no perfect.
Yeah, so we'll be shut down then.
Okay, I got another one.
Ah, yeah, no
Do you guys-
songs.
Do you want to let the?
Who got points on that? Somebody said Macarena. Look.
Yeah.
Oh, they said
Mark Hunt says-
macaroni.
2S and
It's
4.
tying back to earlier in the show. It's
Yeah.
a thread.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes, it
This
is.
is even playing.
I got another one.
Okay,
What,
let's
what's
hear
it? What's? Is that the Croatian national anthem?
Wait, shut up. Shut up. Oh, that messed me up. I have no clue. I have no clue.
I'm telling you, it's the Croatian national anthem.
She's snorting.
I go with that. I go with that.
She's snorting while she's
I got it
laughing,
ages
so
ago.
There's that.
It's
We have
gonna
a
be,
snort
I'm
recorded.
gonna
you're going
leave
to be
it out
watching the
there.
World Cup on Saturday, and that's
see.
going to be playing.
I'm gonna see if any of my people can figure that out.
Yeah, yeah. If
I
you know
don't-
what that is, that's worth 6,000 points.
No, that's worth $1 billion.
A billion.
A billion?
Yeah.
I don't think the guy that discovered pi could figure that out.
What kind
Well,
of pie?
Is the guy that
Somebody
discovered
knows
pi
that
the most
Interesting guy in the world?
Interesting guy in the world, or best player at Name That Tune?
Yep.
If it's the Croatian national anthem, then yeah.
Yeah, I'm not communist enough to watch all that soccer stuff.
Well, it's the globalists.
Yeah,
So there you go.
there it is, right there.
I don't.
It
I don't
is.
see any more comments.
Well, they're right there.
John Nash did a LOL.
That's
Oh, well,
because
that's-
because he's just checking. He's going to Reds later. Are you going to Reds later? No,
He
you're
said
not.
he's buying a round or 15.
I think he's just going to send her some PayPal.
What is he not local?
Y'all need my. Oh, it's my birthday. If you guys. This year,
Yeah,
you
this
know
week.
how on Facebook when you see the people donating their birthdays to a charity, I am doing that, and I am the charity.
Ah.
So there is a little button in the messenger where you can just send me some money. That's cool. If
Can
you
And you
do
want.
should
that?
friend her.
You should friend
Yeah,
me because
yeah.
everybody in the world is making
Yeah.
a stab at it, and I may be full up before it's just too late. So,
She may be
See,
filled up
people
on
like
friends.
that.
You
Look.
know what we forgot when Paul discussed the World Cup?
What's that? Who cares?
yeah.
No one cares about the World
Ah.
Cup.
France cares.
Well, I'm glad they do.
The French care. I don't think the French are going to win.
Murray Balcom took a guess. Was that the Canadian national anthem?
That was not the Canadian.
That is funny.
I
But
would
it's-
have twisted my eyebrow off my face if I needed a. Yeah, no, that was "Don't Go Chasing Waterfalls."
Oh, I thought that's what it was.
Come on.
Yeah,
Wait a minute. The
Don't-
Croatian
don't-
national
don't-
anthem uses
don't-
that
no,
song.
No.
Wasn't a couple of girls saying that song?
Yeah.
TLC.
TLC,
I knew
Tender
that.
Loving Care,
Was it TLC?
and Left Eye.
Oh,
which
yeah.
was
The late left eye.
yeah,
Before she,
late left, died in a plane crash.
A plane
Wasn't
crash?
she Lopez? Wasn't she a Lopez?
Left Eye
Lopez. Yeah, she got
Lopez.
killed in a car wreck in the Caribbean somewhere, didn't she?
She got
Yeah, I
killed in a
think so.
plane
Oh, I thought she got
in the
killed in a car
Caribbean.
crash.
Caribbean, yeah. She
A
was trying to
plane
fly.
Because
hit,
it
a
hit a
car,
car.
and she
It was
dead.
overloaded. Yes,
Sorry, I'm laughing at that, not the
It's
actual
okay.
crash.
there you
We're
go.
going to hell over that thing earlier we did with the.
Not me.
Mm.
Not me. I love Jesus.
If you just tuned in, 100,000? 100 million.
I don't know, but
That's funny.
she forgot to enclose it. It's okay, Liz.
Yeah, I can see
I'm
how
good,
that happens
girl.
pretty often. Plus,
All I need you to do is let me stay in your place when I book in Atlanta.
yeah, word.
And
There you
use
go.
your address.
So
A
guess,
lot.
Guess what, guys?
But
It's 7:00.
oh, come on, we were late. Weren't we
We
late?
were right on time.
What?
That's
No
fine.
way.
Yeah.
You're right on time, Bob.
So we did everything right.
We did it.
It's exactly
Everything right, but we're not done yet. So we could,
Ah.
theoretically screw something up.
Well, I'll tell you what people should do is they should go watch more videos at 38.tv, and they should tag Nothing Scripted.
No, you can't go bossing people around at the end of the show,
I'm
Paul.
asking politely.
Yeah.
I'm going to say please.
Regardless of what you do, you should definitely share this broadcast. If you find it,
Irregardless.
if you find it entertaining enough to watch yourself,
Yes, be
you
on camera.
should tell your friends that they should definitely watch it.
And I'm thinking that we're going to do something really cool pretty soon, which is VIP tickets to the Gulf Coast Jam. So stay tuned for that.
Yeah, I want in on that.
And
Yeah.
VIP tickets.
To here. VIP tickets to here.
Yeah.
VIP tickets.
Yep.
That means you get a doily.
If you would like to come join us in the studio while we're shooting the show, we'd love to have you. If we're going to be in the studio
It's
that
been
way.
enlarged.
We have enlarged our seating area. We're at a capacity of 7.5,
I took one of the cushions away.
maybe 8.
Your butt can be this big now, and you can still ride this ride.
That's right.
Talking to rides, we got to go on the buses.
Yep. We do need to, I need to reach out to Curtis and go ahead and hook us up with a ride
Well,
on
your
the
people
Gulf
need to
Coast
talk
Go.
to my people. I'm pretty busy.
Our people.
Yeah, we know you're pretty busy. Superstar. Superstar.
So has anybody ridden the golf cart taxi yet? Golf cart taxi?
I don't know anything about that, but I know about John telling us to wrap it up.
Oh.
Yeah.
I can't keep ignoring him. Maybe you can.
Okay.
You just don't look at him. That's what you do.
I thought that meant kept going.
No, it means shut your face hole.
So anyway, guys, thanks so much for tuning in. Tune in next week when we have the Honorable Mahatma Gandhi on,
Really?
and as well as Jet Li from the karate movies that you might have seen one time.
I love that guy.
Yeah, and maybe Sylvester Stallone.
They're all
We're
they're all
still
going
trying to
to shut
confirm
the
that.
show down for even
So-
mentioning their name.
Tune in next
Yeah.
week, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. Tell your friends. We love you, mean it. I'm your Uncle Wes for Pablo.
Yes,
and my
that's
good
me.
friend Teens. This is Nothing Scripted. We'll see you next week, guys.
Bye bye.
Thanks for commenting, sharing, and